Okay. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Today is Wednesday, October 28th, and it is first day of our meeting here. Okay, getting some weird feedback, but hopefully this is okay. All right. Marion, can we go ahead and take roll call? We'll start with that.
Commissioner Ahmed.
Here.
Commissioner Kutagawa.
Here.
Commissioner Anderson.
Here.
Commissioner Fernandez.
Here.
Commissioner Fuendichari. Commissioner?
He's not muted.
Commissioner Fuendichari.
He looks like he froze.
Commissioner Kennedy.
Here.
Commissioner Lamons.
Here.
Commissioner Sadwani.
Here.
Commissioner Sinai.
Here.
Commissioner Taylor.
Present.
Commissioner Toledo.
Here.
Commissioner Turner.
Here.
Commissioner Vasquez.
Here.
Commissioner Yee.
Here.
And Commissioner Fuendichari. Are you there yet? I can see him.
Yeah, it sounded like he had, I think he had internet connectivity issues. It looks like we might have just lost him, but
I'm sure he'll be back.
yeah, I'm sure he will. Okay, next on our agenda is general announcements. And just so that the public who is logged in and watching us, I will just briefly just say that in terms of our agenda for this morning, what we're going to go ahead and do is we'll take public comment first, and then immediately after public comment, we are going to go into closed session to address the hiring of additional staff. And what our plan will be is once we are completed with that, we'll then resume back on the agenda in terms of the executive director's report and the commissioner updates. And we'll see where we are before lunch. Okay, so with that said, I am going to ask Katie, welcome back. It's nice to see you again. And would you please read off the instructions?
Commissioner Fuendichari is back.
Okay.
Yes. Sorry, Chair, I was chewing. In order to maximize transparency and public participation in our process, the commissioners will be taking public comment by phone. To call in, dial the telephone number provided on the live stream feed. When prompted, enter the meeting ID number provided on the live stream feed. When prompted to enter a participant ID number, simply press pound. Once you have dialed in, you will be placed in a queue from which a moderator will begin unmuting callers to submit their comment. You will also hear an automatic message to press *9. Please do this to raise your hand, indicating you wish to comment. When it is your turn to speak, the moderator will unmute you and you will hear an automatic message that says, "The host would like you to talk," and to press *6 to speak. Please make sure to mute your computer or live stream audio to prevent any feedback or distortion during your call. Once you are waiting in the queue, be alert for when it is your turn to speak, and again, please turn down the live stream volume. These instructions are also located on the website. The Commission is taking public comment on general comments at this time. We do not have anyone at the queue at this time.
Okay. Let's go ahead and we can wait a few minutes to allow people to catch up. I know that there's a delay on the live stream, so we'll wait a few minutes. Marion, do you have to officially hear from Commissioner Fuendichari?
He waved at me.
That was good enough. Okay. All right. So why don't we do this? while we wait to see if we have anybody who wants to join us for public comment, and before we officially go into closed session, let me just ask everybody, agenda item number 4, commissioner updates, items of interest to the commission. Is there anything that any of the commissioners would like to share with the commissioners, the other commissioners? Commissioner Sinai?
Just a couple of things. I did have an opportunity to meet with the director of the California Census, and we did confirm that she will be coming and meeting with us at the next meeting. So that's pretty exciting. They had a lot of, she has a lot of good information, a lot of things that we can build on, and she's very excited to share. Obviously, when she comes in, it won't encompass all of. She can't share everything in a short amount of time with us, but I'll follow up with the different working groups to recommend maybe different things that you can follow up with her team. And locally, a lot of the teams are already disbanding, especially on the nonprofit side. So if you haven't reached out already, please do ASAP to the nonprofit lead for your region. Sorry, that should have probably been in my report, in our outreach report. And then yesterday I participated in the new California Immigrant Data Portal, and it's pretty impressive what's being done. And you can go all the way down to the city and kind of see what the different immigrants are. So you just don't get foreign born, but actually what is the diversity of the groups and stuff. So it might be something that we all want to explore on our own and then think through how we can use it. They did discuss redistricting and how this could be really helpful for local, state, and local, county, and state redistricting. And one of the things that keeps coming up is we need to really figure out the messaging. And as the state redistricting group, we need to really be out in front about how to explain city, county, and state redistricting and how people can participate in all of them. So what I got this week is we really need a communications person to work with us, because election's next week, and we keep saying, oh, well, we have time till after the election, but it's next week.
All right, thank you very much, Commissioner Sinai. Those are good things to know about. We look forward to seeing the director of the California Census next week. Any other just general updates or comments from the commissioners? Anything that we should be aware of prior to us going into closed session? It looks like we have no one queuing up for public comments, so we could finish this up and then we could go into closed session. Katie, am I looking at it right? No one's queued up? Okay. All right. Any other any other comments from the commissioners? Okay, Commissioner Sadwani.
Thank you. Yeah, I can just share that I did my first interview, kind of speaking about the commission yesterday. They've been reaching out to me since July, since my name was called, so I finally did one. Ogilvy was actually very helpful and kind of giving me some prep beforehand. So I hope I represented the commission well, or represented myself on the commission.
Great. Can you tell us who you did the interview with?
Sure. Yeah, I did it with Alex Cohen on Spectrum One News, which is, I actually don't have it. I don't have Spectrum Cable, but it's considered a hyper local news source. Alex Cohen used to do the morning show for KPCC radio station in Los Angeles as well.
Oh, okay, great. All right. Well, thank you. Thanks for representing us. All right. Anyone else have any updates to share? Okay, then I see that Christian has sent us the link for closed session. Thank you very much, everyone. I know that for those who logged in, it was a very brief time. We will be returning time estimate wise, I think we can shoot for, maybe I think I'm gonna ask Commissioner Taylor, and I think Taylor and Commissioner Fernandez, okay, so can you give us an estimate as to what you might think would be a return time
I would hope after lunch.
after lunch? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone. So then we will then, in public, we will return back and reconvene in open session after lunch today. Okay. Thank you, and we'll see everybody in closed session.